My goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, what a day. What a day. It has been phenomenal. It has been awesome. It is, I don't know what's the correct word to use for today's price action when it comes to Bitcoin in particular, guys. Uh un- Crazy. I want to say unrealistic, but it's crazy. I mean, I'm sitting there, it's real, it's right there in front of me. I saw it for myself. I'm watching it for myself, and it's pumped $88,000, my friends. $88,000. It's going back there right now to retest it, actually. It's going there right now. Hold on. Hold on. Let's take a look at this. This is live. 88. My big my I'm in the way here. I'm in the way here. Nope. Go back. Go back. $88,000. It's trying. It was there. I promise you guys. It was just there just a second ago. And no, it's not. Of course, right? Let's see. Let's see if we can see it live on stream. $88,000. $88,000 live on stream. There you go, guys. How do you guys all feel? Everybody that's been waiting for this time, right? We're not there yet. We're not 100K yet, but man, we are ever so close. And every single day for the past couple of days, we've been experiencing all-time highs after all-time highs after all-time highs. It is amazing to watch firsthand, and to finally feel like we're getting there, right? Like, hopefully all of you guys do have some Bitcoin. I know a lot of people that watch crypto content are definitely, altcoiners or whatnot. But I really do. I swear from the bottom of my heart, I hope that you guys have been in the game like I have been there, have been waiting for this moment, and you guys are rejoicing. Now, when I say this, I also want to just urge you guys, as we are now at all-time highs. Right now, you are experiencing all-time highs. Don't get caught with your pants down like we did again. Yes, I do think we're going to go to much higher price points. Don't get me wrong, but I want you guys to secure your initial investment, right? Your initial position. At least consider it. At least consider it, man. This has been my whole stick from the very get since I started producing videos. It's been a while. I've been very, very patient and occupied with other things as we wait and gone through all the motions, right? But I'm back. I'm back, and I'm gonna get back into the spotlight, to the camera light, and we're gonna be making content, be letting you guys know what I'm seeing in the charts, where I think things are gonna be going, where resistance and or support might be. What's up? It's downstairs by the sink. Go look over there. I'll be done. It's not gonna be a long stream. Sorry, guys. My son. I'm a family man. I'm a family man. I don't tell my kids to go away. Like, if they want to interrupt us, they're gonna interrupt us. Whatever. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys where resistance and or support, more likely now, hopefully where support is going to be, and of course where resistance going forward is more than likely going to be. Nobody really knows. Bears have been getting wrecked to left and right. But let's go ahead and jump on into it, and then I'm going to give away some Spice. If you guys are in the Cosmos ecosystem, you guys know about Spice. Spice has been paired with the Kosh. Spice is the meme token. Spice has some real legs underneath it recently, and we're going to be giving away 10,000 Spice, which is over $100, to one lucky person who followed the rules. And I'm going to show you guys real quickly. I'm going to show you guys real quickly, and kind of cheat a little bit, but I want to get you guys in. I don't care who it is. If you guys are in the Cosmos ecosystem, you guys have, a Kepler wallet, a Leap wallet, whatever it is. If you guys want to partake, follow the rules here. You have to like this post, follow me, and you have to retweet this post with your best Spice related meme. And you guys could possibly win 10,000 Spice, which is, I think, over. Let's actually take a look at it. It's over. How much is it right now? Is it over? We go to Osmosis. Let me go to Osmosis here. Excuse me. I'm jumping around everywhere. It's a crazy day. I'm gonna go to Osmosis here, and how much is 10,000 Spice? $140, basically. $140. So don't sleep on it. All I'm asking you to do is follow a brother, retweet, have some fun, bring back some vibes in the space here. And then, you guys could possibly win yourself some Spice by the time this stream is over. So if you guys like that, please do me a huge favor. Follow me on social media, on Twitter here. And then, of course, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, you guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe. It don't cost you no money. It don't cost you no money to be supportive, man. All it does is it takes 1 second out of your day. But in any case, guys, let's go ahead and jump on in to the topic of the moment, and that is, again, the Bitcoin price action running up to 88,000. We're underneath 88,000 right now as we make this video. It's kind of fighting, and that's kind of to be expected. And the reason why I really wanted to jump on here is to just first off be a part of the movement, right? Like if 88 is the top, we want to be there. We want to be streaming. We want to be with the community when that happens, and then we could say that we were there. But also, I wanted to kind of just remind you guys that 88,000 is, while yes, it's not 90 and it's not 100K, obvious, it's all-time highs. And while we are price exploring all-time highs, my friends, you got to understand that people like myself and others who are realistic and who have been hurt before don't want to be hurt anymore. They want to secure profits, like I've urged you guys just a second ago. And I again, I'm going to keep saying this. I urge you guys, consider taking profits. And at any given time throughout the past, if you've taken a position for Bitcoin, you are now more than likely in profits. You are in profits. Mind all the scribbles here. But let me zoom out for you guys and kind of show you guys. At any given time in the past that you took a position in Bitcoin, you are right now in profits. You can actually see yourself out in a winning way and be absolutely fine. Gus, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. How have you been? Retweeted. This is insane, unhealthy. We need a retest. Exactly. That's why we're going to be making this video. We want sellers to sell. We need sellers to have buyers, guys. The charts in any market, not just Bitcoin, cannot just go up and to the right forever. The thing that makes things go up and to the right are buyers. And in order for buyers to be in the market, especially for a scarce asset, for something that is in short supply like Bitcoin, go ahead and look at the numbers, guys. It's anywhere. It's on chain, right? This isn't like the regular markets where you're buying paper derivatives and stuff like this. Is literally, you can see how much exchanges have. There is a finite supply of Bitcoin available right now, right? On decentralized exchanges, even on the decentralized exchanges, there's a finite supply, no matter where you look, of Bitcoin. It is getting gobbled up, especially now that we have these ETFs, are in full swing, right? If you guys don't believe me, take a look at them. These are the mass majority from ARK right here all the way down. You can see it right above me, right? You can see that they're up 13%. For the traditional markets, for an ETF to be up 13% on any given time, is massive in itself. But you guys got to understand, this is pumping because this isn't retail buying it up. This is, dare I say, large corporation, sovereign wealth, right? So it's like nation states, family offices. This is big players coming on board because, let's face it, let's be real. I'm gonna look you guys dead in the eye. I don't care what's going on with your, whatever, like, listen, it's because the political, like, there's so many things happening, but what just happened with our elections and the political landscape now is so primed for the crypto industry, for the crypto landscape, for specifically Bitcoin, to make its stand and to make its run. And you're seeing it unfold right now. The people who have been waiting, and when I say people, I'm not just talking about retail. I mean like the decision makers in life, the real whales, right? The CEOs, CFOs, the kings, queens, like I said, high net worth individuals, the people that have been on the sideline waiting to see what happens with the next president coming into office, which is, thank God, Donald Trump. If you guys can't find out, you guys know where I stand with it now, right? I voted Donald Trump 100%. And you've seen what's been happening. They are arming themselves with a slew of crypto industry professionals that are going to be guiding them throughout these coming years with the crypto industry. And that's insanely bullish. Now, there's a lot of hurdles. And I don't want to keep going down on stuff. I want to be the voice of reason, and I want to spit stuff up. What's up, Mr. Effer? What's up, man? Good. Yeah, I'm back, baby. Let's do this. I've been biding my time. I've been doing NFT Nashville. I've been putting on other things. I wasn't gone, guys. I'm not like a bit boy and all those people that fade off and stuff like that. I was still around. What was the deal to make videos about stuff until it was time to make videos, right? But yeah, Gus says, think the OTC markets are temporarily running dry. Yes, for sure. The OTC markets are running dry. The Bitcoin, you can look at all on chain. Of course, you don't know who has what from back in the day, right? And that is OTC. If you guys don't know what that means, or over the counter, that's like people trading, not on decentralized exchanges and making deals kind of peer to peer, like how this whole thing is supposed to be, right? So there's that. But even those high big whales, right? Those high holders, if you will, there's only so much realistically versus the demand that's out there. So there's a real play when it comes to like, how much Bitcoin is out there up for grabs. And it's being gobbled up by, like I said, all these high profile entities. And you can name them. They could be family offices, sovereign wealth, nation states. El Salvador must be rolling around just laughing right now, right? He must be just laughing right now. And he should be. But anyway, the thing I want to really talk about today is realistically, you guys need to be preparing yourself for the dip because there's going to be a dip. There's going to be a dip. And where is that going to be? God, to be very honest with you, nobody knows, right? Like there's this, anybody that tells you all these other things for certainty is absolutely full of shit and they're lying to you. Nobody really knows where the support and all that stuff. You can take averages, and that's all I'm going to show you guys right now, right? Averages, and this is like very, very, you can't even put that much weight on this. I don't know what the proper word is. I want to say nuance, but it's not really nuance. It's not very heavy. It's not very for sure, right? Now I can tell you guys right here, we're on the daily time frame. We're using market cipher as our favorite oscillator indicator tool of choice. You can see that we had this trend line. We had one touch, two touches, right? And you can kind of say this was a glance at the 50 SMA. 50 SMA is right here. 200 SMA, as you can see, is this bolder line right here. Again, 200 SMA, right? Boop. 50 SMA is the one kind of curving upwards here. And you can see that we had a touch here. We had a touch here. And you can say that this is a support line now, right? Two touches, projecting outwards, pretty good support line right now. So if we do see a rejection, which people should be taking profits, there should be some sort of pullback just a little bit, right? Our cooling off period, we can realistically expect for maybe, just maybe, for this support line that we've been establishing here to be the actual first level of support that we should realistically be looking towards, right? Now, the second one I want to show you guys, and this is, again, just kind of reinforcing where we were previously on the charts going forward and then kind of projecting out and, possibly looking for an area of a bounce, right? And this would be right here where we had rejection before, because that's the way that it goes. If you don't know, previous rejection points or resistance points usually do with healthy price action or bullish price action or bullish structure get flipped into, or you would like to see them get flipped into support. So, that's what we're going to be looking for. So you see this trend line of support that we've had short term, and then we have this long term resistance line that was holding up for us. And if you kind of take that cross here, we're just going to pull this out just a little bit more here. If you take that cross here of this point here, and we don't hold up here on this and bounce right to the upside, we might fall through that fan here and get support down here, which nobody wants to hear this. Everybody's going to be like, nah, there's no way, Tank. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. With the price action, the way things are moving right now, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. We can see violent moves, especially if people are degenerates and just, I'm going to be frank, stupid, and taking over leveraged positions in the markets and not being real with themselves. You can definitely get flushed back down to $60,000 to $63,000, $65,000, right? That's this zone right here of previous resistance. If you don't think that can happen, you haven't been in this game long enough. It can definitely happen. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably not. Honestly, probably not. I think more than likely what will probably happen is, we'll get caught up in this mix here. We'll glance at this support line. We probably want to come down to it, and that'll be somewhere within like 72, 73. And, that'll be totally fine, because if you look at this here, the reason I'm not just pulling this out of my ass either, right? Like if you look at this here, that's the average. Look at that. That kind of just lines up here. I didn't even mean to do that. Look at that. The average past resistant tops when we did falter in the past, right? So if we come back down, I think it'd be really healthy to see a price action movement to the downside, realistically take us all the way back down to 72, 73,000. I wouldn't bat an eye one bit, because you know what? I sold the top if this is the top. Now, and if it's not, I don't really care. I really don't care, because I got my initial, I hit my triple plus play, hit my initial investment plus some profits in fiat money. And then I still have off that position free and clear Bitcoin to ride out for the long haul. Now, again, guys, if you guys don't know what a triple plus play, that's what I preach to everybody. If you've been an investor, if you've been a trader, or whatever you want to fancy yourself, a triple plus play is real simple, guys. That's the goal for me at any given position that I ever take, is I want to recognize my initial investment out, one, right? I want to actually secure me some fiat. I'm in the US, so I want to secure me some USD that, off that position. And then off that position as well, I want to hold me some free clear asset. It could be, a couple of Satoshis. It could be half a Bitcoin. It could be much more. It could be a whole Bitcoin. It doesn't matter. But that's the goal. Hit your triple plus play. Secure your initial investment plus some fiat, because that's what we're here to do, right? We're trying to make some money or some more Bitcoin. Now, again, some Bitcoin maxis and people that are good, just they're down that rabbit hole. They're going to come at me. They're going to say, whoa, we just want to try to stack Bitcoins. I'm stacking Bitcoins, but I live in the real world. And until we actually start paying, our mortgages and other stuff in Bitcoin, I need me some money. So that's what I urge you guys to do. Hit that triple plus play at all given times, right? And so, like, again, guys, if we come back down here to which was once previous resistance, for the Bitcoin price action, 1, 2. This is legit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 6. You could say here 6 times did we meet that from right there. What's up, Chris from Fight Farm? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Hey, I'm gonna put that overlay over there. What's up, Trini? What's up, guys? I'm gonna put that overlay over there. So if you guys want to chime in with the chat, you guys can chime in with chat. If you guys can't see myself, or if this is not good anymore, let me know and I can actually just make things here. Actually, I can make this bigger here, and hopefully you guys can still see here. Yo. So again, guys, let me move this over so you guys, it can still be in the field of view here. I'm glad you guys are here, man. I'm coming back. I'm coming back, baby. But this is what I want you guys to see. I want you guys to realistically understand that price action can very quickly take us not only to the upside like we've been seeing, but back down to the levels that it should be, right? Think OTC markets are temporarily running dry. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I saw you say that. So you saw it. For sure. Institutions, particularly turning to exchanges, there's gonna be all kinds of deals. There's gonna be all kinds of deals, right? Like you see, the crow. Like, actually, let's go down here. There was I brought it up in my homeboy Homestead's space. Look at the crow token. The crow token is up 73%. Can you guess why? Could you guess why it is up right now? 73%. 73% from the lows down here of about 6 cents. It is right now right around 21 cents. 21 cents. Because there's going to be a lot of interest from, like I said, these high profile entities. I can't even say individuals, entities that are going to be making the deals, making the maneuvers that they need to make in order to secure their interests, their shareholders, their interest in the market, right? Yeah, when day, yeah. Yeah, I'm still alive. You know that, Mr. Alfred. You know that, man. I ain't going nowhere. Shout out to all Maneki holders, Maneki Cosmos. Big chat. That's right, Trendy. But yeah, so let's go back to Bitcoin again, guys. If you guys haven't, look at this price action already, 86.7. We were just at 88. If you guys don't think that we can come back down really quickly to where we just were, you're absolutely wrong. You have not been in this game long enough. I'm urging you right now. Secure your wins while you guys can secure wins, and don't be a fool. Right? We're on the 1 hour. We flipped over to the 1 hour here. Guys, realistically, we go back to the daily here. You guys, I'm telling you, we can go right back down to this level of right around 70 to 73. It would be absolutely perfect, in my humble opinion. Again, let me go to the weekly here. I know I'm all over the place. Here, guys. I'm all over the place. Let me get rid of some of these drawings here. Just a quick. This is old school drawings on the charts. I don't touch my charts. I let my charts speak for themselves. But if you guys don't know here, right? This is the weekly time frame, and this is going back multiple halvings here. And if you guys, oops, let me see here. Boop. I don't need these things to show everybody right now. If you guys look at the price action here, yeah, we're in absolutely fine, healthy price action, and there's multiple dips. With these movements to the upside. You have to be ready for them. And if you're not consistently taking profits, then you're not ready for them. Let's just be real about it. You're not ready for them, right? Let me minimize this real quick. Let me take this hide chat overlay here. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do this instead. Boom, right here. Hot tips, sell your Bitcoin for fight token. There you go. Get that plug in there, brother. but yeah, so that's the first and most important thing I want to urge you guys to do, right? Like, man, I was at the office today. I was doing my thing. I was working and stuff like that, and I saw it happen. I got alerts on certain things, and I was like, oh, sell me, sell me. Guys, I've been posting for the past couple of days that I've been selling off into the pump in stages, right? Like, I don't know where it's going to be. Is it 88 the top? I could have swore that was going to be 80 was the top the other day, so I sold off into that. I'm selling bits and pieces on the way up as it goes up. And if then when it comes back down, I don't care. I'm like, ha ha ha, ha ha, you know? So guys, again, just so you guys are aware, I see 152 people. Shout out to everybody, guys. Again, like this video, thumbs up it, follow me, check us out on YouTube. It's IBC Gang. We inspire, we believe, we create content for people so that hopefully you guys can use it as nourishment, digest it, take it in for whatever you guys can on your trading journey. We all need sustenance, right? We all need nourishment. I'm here to regurgitate like a baby, like a big papa bird and a baby bird. Like, oh, I'm just throwing it down you guys' throat. I might not be wrong, but I'm pretty successful and I'm pretty fucking good at this. I don't make a lot of moves, but when I do, I make them worth it. And god dang, it feels really freaking good today. When are we going to 100K? Chris is asking, so when are we going to 100K, right? A lot of people want to know when. W-E-N. I don't know. The real question is, I don't know. The way this price action has been moving recently, sooner probably rather than later, guys. Look at this. Look at it. We were just at this is where I want you guys, like my friend Gus here was saying, just recently on October 24th, we were here at under $60,000. Right now, we made this move in less than 32 days, just over a month, right? And it's 41% up. 41% up, guys. Okay, now here, I'm going to say this right now. Let's just say we do 20 more percent. We do half of it because as we pump up, you guys got to understand things get mucked up, things get slowed down. It's harder to move the markets as we grow the price of Bitcoin, as we grow in price action. So as the price gets harder and harder and heavier to push up the hill, there's going to be some diminishing returns, if you will, right? And so I like to always think pretty much in halves. Everything is a double up, everything is a half for me, right? And so, like, even if we don't go 40, but we go from here, let's just say 80, from 80, right? And we go another 20% in not, let's say, not a month, let's say 2 months. Let's say in 2 months, let's say by the end of year, right? Let's just say 60 days. Let's say 60 days, boom, right here. That's 59. Oh, there we go. 60 days, boom. I'm going to say we just need to make 24% move, half of what we just previously did, right? In double the amount of time, which is fine. And then we'll have at the end of the year, which I don't know. I will say this, guys. I don't know though, because like usually Christmas is really slow. People are enjoying the Christmas season. And if you go back and take a look at, I don't have it ready for you guys, but if you go back and take a look at the months year over year for the Bitcoin price action, typically, if I remember right, the month of December is usually like, we're in the holiday season, and it's not just December, it's like the end of November and stuff like that, right? People get into full swing holiday season move. They're spending money on each other and stuff like that. They're not paying attention to the charts, and that's when the bears will come out and try to attack the markets. When people aren't paying attention, they can't protect their positions and stuff like that, right? Like, so again, guys, I've been doing this for a long time, and not just like crypto. I've been doing this for a long time. The holiday seasons and all that stuff are all kind of like wishy-washy. But you got to be prepared for it. So just take profits. Just take profits whenever you possibly can. Get that triple plus play, and nothing else matters. Chris goes on to saying, yeah, it was quick. It was real quick, which makes me think we can do 100K this calendar before cooling off and going to the new year. Yeah, it definitely could. Like, like honestly, maybe this year people don't buy all these gift cards. People buy Bitcoin. Maybe people gift Bitcoins and hard wallets or cold wallets to people. I don't know. That's what I do, right? Like I buy my kids like kind of like bonds and precious metals and then Bitcoin and then like some other cool stuff and stuff like that, right? Like, I like to buy my family meaningful gifts. And I think maybe this year, as the landscape kind of changes and the economy kind of changes, maybe people get smart about things and go, you know what, I'll buy people $20 Bitcoin gift cards or wallets or whatever, like, I don't know, maybe that's part of the way that crypto retail is going to stay in the trenches. Like, but I will say this as well. I think I said this on another post, and I shared it. Right. Let me actually. I may Give me a second. We'll go back to that. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. I'll make a couple more points and we'll head on and stuff like that. I don't want to be one of those people that go on for too long. I can trust you, me. I can definitely do that. But I made this post. And I just want to kind of share it with you guys real quick, right? Because I wholeheartedly believe this. And this is to my friend Scott. We were talking about things. The target is now nation states, family offices, big corporation, and sovereign wealth. Retail can still play, but kind of late, right? Most people can't afford a Bitcoin right now, or let alone they don't understand that they can buy Satoshis. Retail will continue to get exposure indirectly through 401k plans and other offerings, is my humble opinion on the way that retail is now going to be offered and getting exposure continuously in the future for Bitcoin. Like, you're going to be seeing, Fidelity, you're going to be seeing whoever you guys have their offerings for insurance and benefits at your office workplace. Like, you're going to see these offices, maybe like Nissan. I don't know this, right? But I'm just saying, like, maybe like Nissan, maybe things like Google, employees of X and stuff like that. Like, they're going to be getting exposure through their traditional means now, like their 401k plans, because all of these institutions are now seeing the legitimized position that the crypto markets have taken, because now we have the Bitcoin ETF. We have a full-on task force being created, and we got not only just Bitcoin, but we got Ethereum ETFs and stuff like that. Like, there's no denying it now. And so all of these other players that are much higher net worth individuals than just retail, right, are going to be looking at their managers and their affiliates and saying, hey, on my Bitcoin, I can get this much return. On my stables, they're offering this. I want a piece of that. Maybe they're not going to push, and I know for a fact they're not going to push all of their, their portfolio or their company's holdings into it. They're not Michael Saylor and stuff like that, right? But they're definitely going to take 1%, like everybody's been talking about, Kathy Woods and Raoul Powell and Saylor, and how they've all been saying like 1% will be getting pushed in, and that's nothing. That is absolutely dog shit nothing to these institutions, to these entities. That 1% is nothing, but that 1% combined together is going to be big enough to move the markets into, that $4 trillion, $5 trillion position going forward. Let me see here. Gus says, anyone know if there is still delays at Coinbase for transferring BTC into self-custody? I haven't had that problem. But then again, I will say I really haven't been moving Bitcoin like off. I've been moving it on too. So I've been selling off into the pump. Yeah, definitely don't get your Bitcoin and Ethereum and all your other crypto into self-custody. Not holding your own crypto is no bueno. No bueno. Chris says here, I keep calling him Chris. If you guys don't know, that's Fight Farm. Great guy, by the way. Both Gus and all you guys are great guys. They can either claim it or next year it comes back to me and I do it again. Right. Let's go real quickly back to the charts real quickly. Let's take a look at a couple other things real quick. And you guys know the position, right? You guys know what I'm saying about Bitcoin. For all of you people that are coming in just now, let's see 172 people watching right now. Bitcoin was at 88,000 when we started this stream. That wasn't that long ago. It was less than 30 minutes ago. And now you're seeing we're at 86.5 basically, right? Guys, the price action can move very quickly in the opposite direction while we're in price discovery, right? And I'm urging people to be realistic about that, right? There's a couple places that I think in the immediate short term that we're going to find hopefully some support with price action. And let me quickly show it to you guys and not waste any more time. But if we do come back down, we can look at this first zone of previous resistance being flipped into hopefully support, which is right around 72,000. If that doesn't happen, this is going to line straight into the 50 SMA and this recent uptrend movement that we've had, where we had one touch, two touch, and now we projected out a support line for Bitcoin. So if we cut through this first yellow line, we can come down to this first dotted white line here, and that might be our second level of support, which is right around $64,000 to $65,000. If that doesn't happen, we're going to cut through that, and we might come back down into this fan here and realistically retest previous resistance here with price action, and maybe hopefully we finally hold up as support there, which is right around 60 to 62,000, because price action as it's moving to the downside is very emotional, very strong. It can move very quickly. So we might wick through, right? I like to call it threading, but we could definitely thread through that, come back up here, and then find ourselves kind of going, establishing a range and going sideways yet again, like we did in the past with all this price action for Bitcoin. But that's my humble opinion. That's where I see support going forward. You guys know the easy levels of resistance as we scale upwards. If it does move back up again, guys, it's going to be those. We're going to be just moving fives, guys. If from here, if it holds up at 80, 85, 86, we're going to go up to 90. And as it approaches 90, we're going to get a lot of resistance, because that's psychologically round whole numbers. People like round whole numbers. People are doofuses, and they will put in their limit cells, round whole numbers, instead of kind of like beating people to the punch. This is what I do, by the way, with my limit cells, even my market, my limit. I don't market unless I absolutely need to get out of something like real quick and I just want to hit a lick. But limiting in and limiting out, I don't do it on round numbers. I do it in like weird numbers, like, like I would do it right now if I had the force. I'd be like 87,979 or something like that, right? Like I'm getting out before other people are trying to hit their lick, and yeah. So just a suggestion. Don't be a doofus. And wait, what's $20 versus getting the fuck out, right? Like, come on. Sorry, YouTube. I'm swearing. I know it. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm seeing Bitcoin right now, right? And then of course, like I've been pointing out to people, you don't think this trend line is still in play? You absolutely nuts, boo-boo. This trend line right here, this long-term trend line of when we started the anticipation phase, bull market, after the bull market, this vertical line right here is the bull market start, right? If you don't think this trend line is still in play, you're nuts. You're nuts. It's still in play, and that right now is still telling me that the absolute. I will put limit orders in to buy more Bitcoin, to trade, not to hold. All of my holding Bitcoin is like been bought from 10,000 to 16,000. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Matter of fact, I am more than fine. I've hit my triple plus play several times over. So like I'm just like whatever. But like I would probably trade this range here, like the 40 to 45, if it wicks through. Because if price action comes down here, it's going to be heavy. It's going to move real quick. So we might wick through that, hit 40. But I'm thinking that will probably hold up, right? Anyway, now let's talk about the ongoing conversation of entities and people's self-interest. And again, we're going to talk about ETFs that we do have. You can't deny Ethereum. Ethereum, yes, it's not moving like everything else. Nothing else is moving like the Bitcoin dominance, right? But look at Ethereum's movement, guys. We were in this triangle pattern, if you will, here, and we exploded out of it. We're well above the 200 SMA. And I just want to tell people, Ethereum, we'll look out for the 200 SMA, which is right now right around, this 29.5, I should say, $100. And if that doesn't happen, we're going to come back down and retest again. It's real simple. It's not rocket science. Previous resistance, see if that holds up as support, which is right around $2,700. If that doesn't happen, we're going to be wedging back into this play. And again, we're going to be looking at the support line, which was holding us up right around, I'm just going to say $2,500. But I really do think that the and I'm kind of skeptical about the rotation into altcoins, but I do think some altcoins have a lot of potential. Of course, Ethereum has its problems, but it also has a narrative. It has a lot of liquidity. It actually has futures and spot ETFs out there in the regular market. And institutions, sovereign wealth funds, family offices, all of the people that I was telling you guys before are going to say, hey, if Bitcoin is doing what they're doing, I can rotate into Ethereum, still buy a good chunk of this stuff, and control a dominating position in regards to being compared to what they could do with the same money with Bitcoin. Like, how much Ethereum do you think you could buy for one Bitcoin? That's a lot. That's a lot of Ethereum. And then you can stake them, and then you can still get a yield off of it and stuff like that, right? So like all these individuals and entities that I've been talking to you guys about, they think like I think, just in more of a complex and more demand than I do, but they still think very similar. It's all about my return. It's all about the return investment, the ROI. It's always about your ROI, right? Where can I get the most bang for my buck, or their buck, or their shareholders' buck? They want to know, how can they satisfy their shareholders, their supporters, their Sith lords. And so like I definitely do think that rotation probably will, as Bitcoin sees that rotation and some of the dominance leaves and goes other ways. But it's been high. Bitcoin's dominance has been super, super high for forever, it feels like. It more than likely is going to rotate into Solana and into Ethereum. And you've been seeing that. Solana right here. Right? I posted this not too long ago as well. Like, where do you think this is going to go? I literally just posted this the other day. I was like, where do you guys think this is going to go when it was retesting this zone here? Right? Sure enough, bada bing, bada boom. It's out. Now, realistically, if Bitcoin comes down, Solana is going to come down with it. And I do think that this zone here of previous resistance recently hopefully does hold up as support. This could be 184 on the Solana price. So be on the lookout for that, guys. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case, but that's a pretty easy place for me to spot and to throw out for people, right? It's not it's not brain surgery, rocket science, nothing like that. But yeah, so look out for that, guys. Solana comes back down 185. I'll just say 185. And then like it's real easy. Take a look at this trend line of support. You can say that's the support line. If that doesn't hold up, 165. Super easy, super easy. Let's move on from that. Ethereum, I think I already gave you guys that. Atom, I'm just gonna say this, right? Everybody, I'm a Cosmos person, I was sharing these charts for forever ago, my triple plus play, and I was ready for this too, guys. You guys think I'm crazy? You see that line down there? That's 80 cents. Everything in fours, right? I told people if this doesn't hold up at 750, look for 615, look for 460. You could have been laddering in here, 4x4 DCA strategy, and right now you're still in massive gains. Let's just say from right here to where we are right now, you could get out at 16%, but you are accumulating all the way out down here. 90 boo, stick your fucking head in doo-doo. I don't care about all the negative people that were telling me about Adam and my when I was throwing it out there. I told y'all. I've been doing this for a long freaking time, right? So none of this matters though. None of this matters unless you realize profits. What's up, Roga? What's up, man? Long time. Hey guys, it's moving. All right, it's moving. That's right. That is right. But again, guys, Adam, there's actually, I will say, there's some hope for Adam. We have this trend line recently that we've been supporting here. If it comes back down here, I'm still looking at 462. To hold up immediate. A lot of these things have turned though, because the momentum was strong with this one, as they say in the Star Wars movie. It was strong. The force was strong with this one to the downside. It fell down into the Sith Lords and stayed there for a little while. But hopefully it comes back to the light, comes back to the Jedi ways, right? And it starts climbing back above where it needs to climb above. But it's going to, dude, guys, I'm going to be very honest with Adam. No FUD for Adam at all. I was going to wear my Adam sweatshirt today, to be honest with you guys, but it needs to come above. If it comes back down, it needs to hold here first. And then it needs to keep trajecting like this. And it needs to get above the 200 SMA, which is this line, which leads right into 615. And that's going to be a big, big barrier. It's going to be a big barrier as we try to climb back where we slid through. So just preparing yourselves, right? Just preparing yourself. You're still up double-digit gains from where I showed you guys. That would have just been your third hit, your third lick on your 4x4 DCA strategy. You could get out in profits. Let's just talk about some real quick things in this pull a winner for our Spice giveaway, over $100 something. And then hopefully you guys would do me a huge favor and keep coming back. But as I'm talking about that, do me a huge favor right now. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, if you guys are watching this on Twitter or whatever it may be, reshare it. Follow me on both of those. I really would appreciate it, guys. So yeah, let's go into Jackal. Jackal's up 4.3. Guys, Jackal, I don't have time for it, but if you guys don't follow Patrick, Jackal now gonna be found on Base. Guys, I'm telling you guys right now, Jackal is a decentralized storage play. Much more than that, though. But if you guys have been looking for projects that have actual use cases, you cannot not look at Jackal, especially if you call yourself a cosmonaut. If you're not looking at Jackal, you're insane. And you want to, whatever. Like, I'll just say that you're insane. It actually has a really strong use case. And here's another thing. Rogo says, for sure, long time for sure. We're back, baby. That's right. We are back. Here's another thing. I'm gonna be that guy because it takes a long time for me to be able to do these things, right? You guys heard me before I say that. It does. I called this out for Jackal a long time ago. Even though they're a channel sponsor of mine, I even said I wouldn't buy anymore until it comes down to either 13 cents or even 4 cents. Look right here, these yellow lines. Guys, look at it. It hit it to a T. To a freaking T. And if you guys were paying attention to the lines, just like when I showed you guys on Akash, right? that 16 to 20 cent range when I was showing you guys on Akash, because the vesting and all that other stuff, the unlocks that were happening. If you guys were paying attention, to that line, to where we are right now, in less than 67 days, you would be up 118%. That's more than a double up. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't make these videos like other people make videos. It takes a long time to play out. So pardon me as I peacock for just a second, right? I'm sorry. I've just got to do it, man. I don't get these opportunities very, very often. Stars right now. Stars got to come up above the 50 SMA, above the 200 SMA. I love Stargaze. NFT Nashville wouldn't be anywhere without Stargaze, but the Stars token needs to catch back up, right? And they're doing some things on governance, on tokenomics, on the structure, on V2 for their platform. They're doing things. And I definitely do think that Stargaze has a product that they could actually push out there to not just Web3 folks, but to Web2 and even muggle normal people out there in the regular world. I'm a huge believer on NFTs. Obviously, I put on NFT Nashville with my friend Joe and a lot of other people. But guys, Stargaze, don't like the way I look at Stargaze is you just got to look at it as like, you got to look past a couple of things. So it's just kind of weird for me to say that. But like, okay, let's just say, is this a double bottom? Could this be a double bottom for Stargaze? God, I hope so. God, I really hope that's a double bottom for Stargaze. That it's kind of hard because that's not a top of W at all. Like that's so wonky. But like, good God, could you imagine if it did go back to here? It did twice before, right? Like, oh, it's such a, like, you can't even say this is a W, but maybe that's a weird double bottom. I don't know. I'm rooting for Stargaze though, and I will promote Stargaze all day long. It's funny because I'm seeing Trendy. I saw Trendy in the chat here. I'm seeing the Discord notifications go off right now. It's Trendy saying something. I don't know what it is. Osmosis up almost 3.69%, almost 3.7%. I was showing you guys with Osmosis. It has some things that it needs to get over. It's glancing at the 50 SMA. It's going to collide with the 200 SMA here. We actually do on the daily time frame. We have a reversal sign happening for Market Cipher. Now, if you guys go back and see here, it's kind of wishy-washy because reversals, they don't really tell you what it's reversing. Is it this downwards movement here, or is it this current movement here, right? I don't know. I would say if we're going back and kind of looking at things here, we've had one pop up that showed us more price action to the upside, but we had two in the past when it popped up. It was to the downside. So, right? Like, you know, are you a statistics kind of person? You're a math person? I'm a math person. I like to go by statistics. I don't like to go by hopium. So this would tell me that more than likely it's probably going to lead up into these two SMAs and catch some resistance to the downside. I'm not trying to FUD Osmosis, but that's just real. Akash right now up almost 8%. You saw Greg's post about him now being in line with helping the U.S. government plan their strategic task force, if you will. I posted this, like I said before. What do you guys think happens here? It could real easily, guys, if it gets past this zone here, this zone right here, this transparent box right here, we could pop up real fast to this transparent zone here, which is 376. I'm not even doing a whole dollar, right? But it's a little too early to see, so we got to wait and see. Right? If not, we're going to come back down and retest this zone here. Love Akash. Love everything that's tied to Akash. But I'm just saying. Neutron right now, kind of flat. Still going sideways right now, 2.11%. We're still in this range, if you will. Here. So I'm not going to, spend too much time here. It needs to get above the same thing as a lot of things. The 200 SMA, 50 SMA. 50 SMA has been left in the rearview mirror, but it needs to get above the 200 SMA. And then it's going to have a hard time getting above that 55 cents here, right? It's going to have a hard time here. But hopefully it does. We're going to go look at TIA. TIA is basically going sideways. Same thing. If it needs to hold up these zones here, or else we're going to go right back to where we were. You can kind of say for TIA, this is the start of a trend line. But I know a lot of people, that's not exciting or nothing like that. But if we come back down, take a look at this trend line for support here. Dare I bring up Juno? Juno's just like, I thought I saw Demi actually say that he wanted to do. I would vote yes for that. A proposal, by the way. He did a proposal he did a draft proposal. And at this point, like I was saying before, you got to start trusting somebody, guys. I would have done something. And I know a lot of people, but the Juno community is like, tank. Well, so I'm not a dev. So even if I did have complete control I still need a dev to help me do stuff, and I don't think a lot of people actually want to be told what to do. So that's why I didn't pursue it anymore. I asked, and people were like, "Well, for what?" Anyway, Evmos right now 2.89, excuse me. It's going to need to get over that 200 SMA. That's the first line of immediate resistance. If not, we're going to come right back down. Injective doing fairly well, has been going sideways throughout here for a little while. Real simple. It's not something that needs to get overcomplicated. I'm just going to take the average of these wicks here. I'm going to draw this trend line here, and let's just say that this is our slow but steady trend of support here. Right? If we come back down, it needs to line up with the 200 SMA. The 50 SMA is going to kind of come together here, and it's probably going to line straight up with this $20.57. Hopefully that holds up. Treat this as a springboard of support, but injective right now, $26.35. Secret, $3.16. Again, same thing with Secret, guys. I was showing you guys these lines here that it needs to hold up with these yellow lines. Again, needs to get above that 200 SMA. We're going to go over meme token, Chihuahua. The only reason I don't like, I was attacked by the Chihuahua community, but like one person in particular. I don't know if it's because I just didn't give them, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. I don't know, because I said something and they came at me. They were like, "You don't know what you're talking about." I was like, whatever. Whatever. I don't need to be everybody's best friend, but like I stopped covering it because I was like, you know what, no, I need this shit. But right now, again, it needs to hold up basically where it's at in order for it to actually have any kind of hope of staying in this upward trajectory that it found itself being dragged up in. I dare say that it did it on its own. It was only drugged up into this because of the rest of the crypto market, much like a lot of these small market cap tokens, right? Like some of these, nothing fundamentally has really changed all too much. It just kind of happens that way, where a rising tide, it does float all boats. And even if it's a dinghy, or even if it's like a sailboat or even a raft, it does, catch that float. So some of these are rafts that are catching floats. I'm not saying who or, or, but I am at the same time. Maybe next time don't talk shit about me. Just joking. I'm not. Fuck it. Let me see here. Archway right now, 3.21%. Guys, that's basically it in the Cosmos ecosystem right now, right? Archway needs to do something real quick. You guys need to be a lot more active in and proactive into saying stuff. I do want to bring up something. Zephyr, it's been having its problems, but it's up 26% right now. Zeph, the privacy token with really cool tokenomics. I actually mine Zephyr. I have like 29 miners that I have a really fun time getting over $400 a month mining Zeph. But anyway, yeah. So Zeph right now is seeing a huge bump, 26.35% on the daily price action for Zeph. It's at 275. Now, again, the Zephyr token needs to hold, like, I'm going to be real. It needs to hold up above previous resistance and support. Again, this was support once, then turned into resistance here. It needs to hold up here and get above the 200 SMA for it to remain in this structure. Really, honestly, and truly does. Stop selling your Zeph, everybody. Stop being assholes. Anyway, so yeah. That's it for the price action, guys. That's it for the charts, unless somebody has something they want to say. Again, guys, we're going to be giving away Spice. Let me make sure this is still current price action. We're going to give away 10,000 Spice here in just a minute. Ooh, I got to flip that. 10,000, which is $141. It caught a lick a little bit. It caught a little bit of a bump. When we started the stream, it was at 139. So let's pull this winner here. I posted this, and as I get my giveaway picker thing. Look at this. This is Pitbull. You happy, boy? Come here. Hold on. Let me show you guys my Pitbull. Let me show you guys my Pitbull real quick. Come here, boy. Up. This is my boy. That's my boy. Look at this boy. You happy? You happy, Bitcoin pumpkin boy? Yeah. You guys got pit bulls? Yeah. Take this dog downstairs, boy. I'll be down just a second. Take him downstairs and shut my door. I got to do a giveaway. All right, guys. I got to do this giveaway. Make sure he goes downstairs. Anyway, guys, let's do this giveaway real quick. Let me share with you guys real quickly. I'm going to give you guys some time while I find my Twitter giveaway picker thing. If you guys want to win over $140 at the moment, all you guys got to do is follow this. Give me a second while I pull up my Twitter picker, and you guys just watch that for a second. You got to have a Kepler wallet, by the way. You got a Pitbull Shih Tzu? No, you don't. That's a cute velvet. Yeah, I love it, Malo. That's my boy. His name is Loki. That's my boy. That's my boy. You go downstairs, get your jiu-jitsu gi on. I gotta take my boys to jiu-jitsu. Oh wow, hold on. Did you guys ever see this? Oh wow, hold on. This might put a damper on things. I didn't know this, guys. Take a look at this. Maybe you guys don't care but a lot of people used to use this tool. Look at this. On October 28th, 2024, I received a request from ex-litigation lawyers to shut down this tool. After thoughtful consideration, I've chosen to comply in good faith. Wow. So we can't use this anymore. Oh, that sucks. It's a bullshit. Oh, that sucks. How am I supposed to do my giveaway? I didn't know this, guys. Maybe this giveaway gets postponed. Does this giveaway get postponed? I'm not going to show you guys all this. That's a lot of white script. Sorry, apologize, guys. Hold on. Let me try to see if this works. I'm going to try to do a different giveaway thing, but I don't know if this is the same. I might have to do this manually. For retweets. Okay. Okay. Number one. Okay. I don't know. I've never used this one before. I've never used this one. Hold on. Try as free. I want to do it as free. Getting retweets will be starting soon. I promise you guys, we're doing. Look, I'll even show you guys. We're doing it right now, but there's a bunch of like ads and stuff, so I don't want to. What? It said it picked a winner. Let me see. What the hell does this mean? No. Start contest. What are you talking about? Oh, wait. Okay. Cosmos Ahmed. I hopefully I said that right. You are the winner of 10,000 spice, my friend. I will retweet this on Twitter, and I will try to message you directly to see if I can get a hold of you. If you don't claim this within 24 hours, though, we will be redrawing. Guys, that is it. That is it for the stream. What's up, Jacob? Guys, love that you guys are all here. Really do appreciate it. Over 215 people chimed in to be part of the stream today. We're going to be doing this more often. We'll be back, guys. You guys, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe if you're on YouTube. It takes but like 2 seconds, guys. And you guys saw, we're just giving away $140 to somebody just for being here. So I hope you guys are taking profits. I hope you guys are enjoying the Bitcoin pump. I hope you guys are all doing really, really well. I wish you guys nothing but prosperity, profits, and love, and happiness, and everything in between. So you guys go out there, get it. Thank you guys so much. I really did miss you guys a whole bunch. We're going to get out of here. Peace. Bye-bye. See you later.